Welcome to the ActiveTracks Instructional video series. In today's video, we're going to cover how to use the Applicant Quick Invite. The Applicant Quick Invite is perfect for situations where you don't have written consent approving the background check from your applicant, or if that person is remote and cannot come in to sign a paper consent document. The Applicant Quick Invite is really a perfect streamlining feature to send the individual an electronic invitation where they fill out their own name, date of birth, social security number, along with giving consent electronically through their computer or their smartphone. They will view the required disclosures and provide the authorization you need, and so it handles all the paperwork without you having to trade paper or secure information over email or some other insecure medium. So once you're logged into the ActiveTracks portal, you'll notice that there's a second green box that's Applicant Quick Invite. The pink boxes are required fields. Today we're going to use our demo account, and we'll name him Johnny Good. We'll send this to johnnygooddemo@gmail.com. And very important, you must select the appropriate screening package that you want to run on this applicant in the drop-down menu. For today's example, we only have 2 screening packages, but you might have 20, depending on what your organization has requested from us and how many different screening packages. We may have those titled Pre-Employment Screening A, Pre-Employment Screening B, Executive Screening, whatnot. So it's very important to select the appropriate screening, and then you can just simply click Send to Applicant. Once you've done that, you'll see a confirmation window pop up that says Invitation Sent. This number is 2367. Now, if you click that, you'll see that right now, under the HTML view of the report, this report is not yet active. We're waiting on a response from the applicant. Once that applicant has given an electronic consent and provided their pertinent details such as date of birth, social address, etc., the report will process. But until then, it's just going to be listed as pending here. Okay, now jumping over to Johnny Good Demo email account, you'll see that they just received an email from us, and what we can do is actually screen the email address that this is coming from. So if your organization is Acme Inc., we can name this Acme Inc. background checks from ActiveTracks.net. But you'll see that this is what they would receive. We can customize this language for you, anything pertinent to your company. But what it does is it gives them a URL link that they'll follow, along with the actual report number. In case they have any questions, there's a phone number for them to call us and say, hey, who are you? All they have to do is reference order number 2367. But we'll just assume that they're going to, they want to move forward with this background screening. They click the active link. A new page pops up, and you'll see this looks just like our standard background order. Step 1, it's going to give them some instructions. They'll click next. And that's where they're going to begin entering their pertinent information. So they'll enter their social, their date of birth. And this is all the applicant. The applicant is actually filling this information out. They can do it on their smartphone, or they can do it at a computer that they have at home. You'll see the next tab is Authorize This. They're going to check that box to say, I authorize this background check to be performed on me. They'll click Next. And then this is when they get to the step to actually give consent and view the required disclosures from the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So they're going to continue, and they have an option here. They can either check the box to say they wish to receive a copy of the consumer report once it's complete. If they do, that's fine. They continue to the next step. Now, they have to see the release form. They have to look at this, and you'll see how this takes place. It's going to pop up here in a window. You'll see, okay, for ActiveTracks demo account or Acme Inc. or whatever your organization is, it would be pre-filled into this document, which is going to contain all the proper language. Any language that you specifically give us, we can add to this form. But you'll see that this is where all of their pertinent information has been filled in. And then beyond that, you'll see there's the summary of consumer rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. We've got a couple of wage freeze documents behind that, so or security-free disclosures. All the necessary requirements are in this form for them to view, and at that point, if they wish to proceed, we're going to scroll back down, they're going to sign their name here. And again, that can take place either on their computer, on their smartphone, or what have you. Okay, then you're going to save that signature. So it takes very, very little time for an applicant to fill out the background consent information. They continue to the next step. If they wish to download the document and have a copy of it for themselves, they can. It's right here. That would be the disclosure form with their signature and pertinent details. Otherwise, they can continue to the next step. And then you'll see they're complete. So now that order number did change from 2367 to 2368. That is our system's way of denoting that this applicant actually did take an action and approve it. So now the order number 2368 is the order number that we would come back under your report and look for checked individuals list. And if you wanted to, you could actually just type in 2368 up here in the upper field, or scroll through the body of the reports, report listings. You can filter it through there, or you can just do a search for that report, and you'll find there's Johnny Good. Okay, that was completed on today's date. We're going to click that report to view it, and then here you go. It's going to show that he's clean. He's Johnny Good in our example. So no problems here. You can move forward with either hiring this individual, and if you do, of course, we recommend activating the monitoring, which we'll cover in another instructional video. Okay, that concludes our video for today. Log on to ActiveTracks.net for more instructional videos, or call us at 1-800-311-6075 for assistance.